All right, so now can you remember a few places where you just kind of lost control of your notes?
Um, I usually don't mess up here, but I don't know why.
Where? What measure?
29.
29. Okay, so that's one spot. I think it started in measure 27. It was the D in your second finger in your left or right hand, excuse me. So in that B, or excuse me, E chord, E D B, E D B. So it's a E7. So can you start it at 25? And let's just be really careful of that measure 27, and then we'll see what happens afterwards.
So where do you want me to play to?
You want to, oh, let's just get into the next section and see how it all feels.
Okay.
Good. Very nice. Okay. So have we alleviated that issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something really happened in that measure 27. It just kind of threw you off in the next part. Okay. I really appreciate all that connection of the melody when you're doing this. Here do. Oh, that was really good. So can you try that again? And this time, do you feel like you're yearning towards something, like you want to go someplace? Or do you feel like I don't know, you're looking at something and you're like, oh, I want it. I need to pull it towards me. What kind of feeling do you get from that whole line?
Um, like it's like going up to like a climax.
Yes, absolutely. And then it's just big, right? Like it's either a big sunrise or a sunset or a big mountain, right? Something like that. Do you have any kind of image like that in your mind?
Uh, I I don't think so. I just thought
All right, so you're very much do you think about colors? How would the color change up into that big pivotal section?
like the red or orange.
Okay, good. So it goes to a nice big red. Absolutely. Okay, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and take those couple lines again. That is beautiful. Really great phrase shape. Very nice. So let's say we've taken a hike and we're going up a mountain, and then we get to the top of the mountain and we're ready to look at something really beautiful, right? But instead, somebody who's with you says, "Oh, look over here," and you don't get to see the big beautiful vista. You're looking around your shoulder, and then you go back and you're like, why did I do that? I mean, we finally reached the top of the mountain. I want to look out. It's kind of what I feel when you get to the very, very top note, this A. So you really need to hold on to that, Samuel, as long as you possibly can. One, right? Because otherwise, if you just let it drop, that's what happens when you turn your head and you're not looking at the gorgeous vista. Okay. So you are going to that note. Da, da, ba, ba. All right. And since that A, it's really hard to keep it going, right? Because we're not a stringed instrument, not a wind instrument, right? It dies as soon as we hear it. So give yourself a sense of more sound in your left hand, right, as you're holding on to the A, so that we really feel like it's a big, big musical climax. Okay, you want to try that? You want to take it from that measure right before it at 29? That's super good. And espressivo, do you know what that would mean in this context?
Expressively.
Expressively, you're so right. And the thing about expressively, sometimes you think that it needs to be more introverted, more soulful, but it actually means that you can pour your emotion out more. Okay. Once you get to hear, right? So keep it open and big because then what happens next? What does Brahms write for you to think about? Yeah, then piano, right? Then it can become more introverted, right? More longing, more, more sad, right? Okay, so let's do that whole section and think about what you're going to do there musically.
From 25.
Yeah, let's take it at 29. 29. Oh, 25 is good. Yeah, let's start at 25. Okay, pretty good. All right, pretty good. So, what was better about that rendition?
Um, the part you told me to be more extroverted on was more big.
It was definitely more extroverted. So now I'm going to ask you, what do you think about the left hand notes going up to the espressivo? I don't know if you noticed those, but those can be just as big and warm. Okay, so keep the left hand big and vibrant. Okay. I think you were so ready to think about the espressivo part. You didn't think about the left hand notes coming up to it. All right, so keep it big and full and round. Okay, and then the